Where's Gypsy Rose's squeaky voice now? Where was it when Gypsy Rose sent Nick the video where she introduces Ruby? Or the video where she's in her backyard showing Nick her neighbor's yard and telling him, we can go over there. My mom will never find us. Then there is another video Gypsy made inside of her and her mother's car while her mom is in Barnes & Noble. Gypsy's sitting in the car making a video for Nick, tells him she knows she looks ridiculous and she misses him, and then she says, and I'm gonna let you talk to Damona. And well, Damona sounded like the same voice. No voice changed at all. Just talking normal. Isn't it crazy that Gypsy says she was so fearful, yet she was in the car at Barnes & Noble just sitting there, and you can see the Barnes & Noble sign, the front door. She's just sitting there recording her damn video, not a care in the fucking world. That's another thing. Her mama left her in the car unattended, yet Gypsy says her mama kept an eye on her all the time. She couldn't get away with anything. Yet somehow Gypsy Rose was able to keep a relationship with Nick Godejohn from October of 2012 to freaking June of 2015, almost 3 years. She was able to keep a relationship with Dan from 2011 till 2015. 4 freaking years. And then she even called that man from jail. In her Dr. Phil interview right after she went to jail, where's her squeaky voice? So it just went away. Gypsy was helping with this con, whether y'all want to believe it or not. Gypsy played the part of being mentally handicapped, which is why when CPS came by and they spoke to Gypsy, they documented her as obviously having some mental handicaps. Why would they think that after talking to Gypsy? Why every time somebody met Gypsy and they said, oh, it was so believable? Why? Because Gypsy was playing the part. Squeaky damn voice, the playing like she was green and didn't know nothing. In fact, Gypsy was also accused of malingering in her own medical records. They accused Gypsy Rose of malingering. Doctor said Gypsy Rose was purposely failing her hearing test, giving the wrong answers on purpose. They said the same thing about her sensation test that was done on her legs. And well, let's not forget that Gypsy Rose told Nick that she had lied to her mother about having feeling in her legs. Gypsy told Nick that when she was sick, she had a seizure during a surgery that caused temporary paralysis, and at the time they didn't know if it was going to be temporary. She started getting feeling in her legs and tingling. She was young and kept it to herself. She kept it from her mom. She was scared her mom would stop loving her, so she kept it to herself until 2011. Gypsy Rose told Nick she lied to her mom about having feeling in her legs. Why the hell would Gypsy tell Nick that if it wasn't true? Let's not forget that Gypsy Rose lied to Nick for the whole first year of their fucking relationship and told him that she had cancer, that she couldn't walk, that she was deathly ill. She admitted to all this on the fucking stand at Nick's trial. She then said a year into the relationship, she admitted, I'm not sick and I can walk. That's when she started planning to murder her mom, after she had lied on her own free will to not only her mom, but Nick about the fact she could walk. I'm just saying, man, this wasn't a one-man show. This was a fucking dynamic duo, and Gypsy played the main role. Hell, she's still running the same con now, just a different angle, honey. Hey, this is just my opinion for all entertainment purposes and whatnot. But this ain't all alleged. That shit's from her case.